Hello, this is Al, your camping preparedness pal. Today we're going to go through matches, waterproof matches to be particular. Don't go away, stay tuned. Hi everyone, hey, today I've got waterproof matches. Now I've got three different brands that I have purchased here. One's called UCO and the other one's called Coleman, quite a common brand. And then they have Coghlans. Now these ones I just got locally here. I'm sure there's other brands, but these are brands that are most probably commonly used. Most that you probably would see yourself if you were to go to your local store. What I like to do today is I want to really see how these matches work. And so I'm going to open each one of those, and we're going to go through each of these brands, and we're going to see what they will do. The first one I'm going to open up is the Coleman. Now, it says that it's a plastic match holder on this, and I don't see anywhere where it says that the actual matches themselves are waterproof. So, we will find that out. What I got is I got a glass of water here. Okay, so we'll open up, we'll check inside. See, we have matches in there. I'm going to put this on. It has a rubber seal on it. We're going to go ahead and stick it in the water here. I'm going to put it upside down. Let's let that sit for a minute here. I don't know if it will stay because it's got air inside of it. But the whole idea is to see if it will be waterproof. Okay. Now here's the UCO brand. It says stormproof matches, windproof and waterproof. The only exclusion I think it says on here, no, I don't see anything where it says about the tip not being waterproof or being just wet or if it can be soaked totally. But we're going to try a couple of things here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Looks like it comes with a striker as well as a striker on the box. Nope. Yeah, I think that's a striker on the box. So they're okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these in water here and just get it wet. And then we're going to try it out. So I'm just going to put it totally inside this cup of water that I have. And we'll grab the Coleman brand here. Now the back of these, it does say matches must be struck on striker surface of box. If the striker surface becomes wet, wipe dry before using. So I'll grab one of these matches and I'm going to stick that in the water as well. That one's just going to float on top. You can see a little closer here. So I've got those down inside the water. Now what I want to try to do, we'll try this UCO brand first. I'm going to strike one of those. I know we know obviously they're going to work not wet, so I'm not going to strike them not wet. But I'm going to get this one wet, just dipping it in for a second, and see if it will strike. So here we go. So I'm putting the water, come out. There we go. It lit right up as soon as I did it. It's almost kind of like a fuse. Look at that, even windproof. I can't even blow it out. Hopefully I don't have a smoke alarm that'll go off here. I'll let that one burn all the way through. Pretty cool. So I had dipped that in the water, and it worked good that way. So we'll now try the Coleman brand. I'll dip it in the water. Okay, so I got it wet. Here we go. Whoa! Broke the tip. Great. Okay, we'll grab another one. Dip it in the water. There we go. Lit right up. Not even a problem. Not a problem at all. Of course, if I tip that upside down, it will probably come burning. So that worked, just getting wet, dipped in the water. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead, dry that off a little bit there. I'm going to pull these out that I've got in the water here. Let's try the Yuko brand. Now it's been in there for, what, 4 or 5 minutes now. And we will go try striking that on the side of its box. So it's been in there for a little bit. There we go. Not a problem at all. And that had soaked down to the bottom. When I try blowing that out, as you can see, it just comes right back. Pretty awesome. You could rely definitely on those matches for working for you when it was wet or even wind. I like that. That's pretty nice. Okay, we'll now try our match from Coleman. Now it's been in the water for a little bit too as well. I'll try striking it on here. Look at that, it fizzed out. Try the back side of that. Looks like there's still a little red left on there. I'll try it again. Alright, I'm going to test another one. I'm going to put another one in the water just to make sure that wasn't a little fluke and see if we can get that to work again. We know they work when they're just damp, but to work totally soaked in the water is what we're trying to figure out here. So I'm going to put that totally in the water there. It floats, so it's kind of hard to stand there, but I've got it underwater as far as that's concerned. And let's let that sit for a few minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and pull. Now I was calling this brand Coleman. My mistake. It's Coghlans. Coghlans brand. My mistake there. Coghlans are the waterproof matches they say here. So now this is the Coleman here. So we're going to open that up. Dry that off a little bit. Open it up. And pull one of those matches out. It looks pretty dry in there. I don't see any water at all. They have a striker on the bottom, it says on here. It says make sure the striker is dry, I believe. Or was that the other ones? It just says matcher striker flint on bottom. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try starting that. And maybe I don't know what in the world I'm doing because it's not lighting up. I'm going to open it up. Looks like there is a striker that was inside, that came with it. Open that up. It's in a little plastic bag, so that would definitely keep it getting wet if it was possible. And I will go ahead and try striking it on that. Second one I broke today. Yeah! Alright, try another one. This is so much fun. Alright, so there we go. I got it lit up. They were just kind of cheap on the wood. You can see it's kind of bent there. So that lit up okay. Didn't get any water inside the tube. So obviously it has a nice seal around that, and that's going to keep those matches dry. Now I'm going to try one more thing here. I'm going to put this match from the Coleman brand in the water, and I'm going to let that sit for a second. Okay, I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to try striking that, being a little damp and wet, and see if they've got those kind of on a waterproof sits. Look at that. So they are waterproof, per se, even though they have a nice case with them. Alright, now we're going to go back to the Coghlans brand, and we're going to grab its match out of the water here. Now it's been sitting here for a little bit, and we will try striking that up. You know, this is the second one, and that didn't seem to work. Oh, okay, so it did work. Sorry, I don't have it in view there. As I tried the second time, it definitely lit up. And that one had been sitting in the water for a little bit. Okay, so you have seen all three. I will have to say, from my personal opinion, going through all these three different brands, that I like the Yuko brand the best. Now that soaked in, it was windproof, and they started right up. I believe I got these at Sportsman Warehouse. I'm sure you can get them many other places as well and online. I really like the idea, because most time when you go camping, when you try to light a match, you know, and when the wind's blowing, it blows right out. Even if it's waterproof, it's going to come right out. Where that, you saw me blowing on it, and they kept going good. These other two brands, I would conclude to say that, you know, it's better than nothing. Obviously, this keeps them dry. If you have no wind going, they do get a little damp, you will definitely be able to start a fire with them. And the Coghlans, I was not quite as impressed with these, but they still did light up. The wood's kind of cheap, break easily. But I think you can make your own conclusion. I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you for watching.